Hello, my beautiful Aquarius, and welcome to this timeless reading. Whenever you get this message, it's meant for you. Welcome to everyone who's here for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, or whatever planet you're here for. Our energy this week is Dream a Beautiful Dream, number 19. We have a picture of what the human might look like that is Earth. With a beautiful golden glow around it. And I'm going to read from the book, which is the Sacred Rebel Oracle book from Alana Fairchild. And here we go. The urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. This is also the part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it into life in as many ways as possible. In how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry by moonlight or bathe by candlelight. If you've come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe it to be an unworthy goal. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, then it's time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, minimized, or shut down. Small-mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense. However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty and dare to love what is. You're meant to dream of beauty and to create beauty in its far more holistic and creative definition. There's a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of the situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It's to be healed and perfected into all that can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. I mean, powerful reading. It's so beautiful. To me, this is like, society, this whole illusion, this matrix that we've lived in, this whole program they were living in, has distorted how we see beauty. Because everything is so superficial and physical, but beauty lies within us, right? Beauty is everything. And it's us reveling and enjoying the beauty. But also there's a part of this message that I feel very... like swayed by, I guess. I love it. Inspired by is the fact that we're not here to fix, we're not here to change our bodies. We're not here to change our personalities, let's say. We're not here to change or heal ourselves kind of thing. We're here to dream it into being. We've lost our way here because like I've said this to many people before, and I talk about when I was like 14 years old and I lived in the imaginary worlds. I was always in fantasy land, and my teachers and my parents were always like, snap out of it. You can't live in that world. Meanwhile, I was in the process of creating a new world. People who go into fantasy lands were actually doing something on this earth. Other than that's why they were all stopping us. Stop! Snap back to reality. And you're like, what is reality, right? Like, reality doesn't exist. At a soul level, our souls knew that just continue dreaming it. That's why we have dreams. That's why we have crazy ass dreams and wake up from them and we're like, what is that? And yes, there's like interpretations to dreams, but to me, I feel like it's either things that are processing through your body that need to clear, or you're actually living in your new world that you're building for yourself. So dreaming is the why that you're here. Continue dreaming. Keep dreaming. It's not, my dream is to be a millionaire. That's not the dream I'm talking about. Your dream of peace and freedom, what does that look like to you? Your dream of love, what does that look like to you? Dream the beautiful dream, people. Continue dreaming. You're an Aquarius. I know that you are as innovative and rebellious as you are. You're maybe less like La La Land as everyone else, because you're a little bit more technical in the way you look at things. But I don't know. It's like stop fixing your choices that you've made. You made a choice in your life. You moved into a new place. You started a new relationship. You started a new job. You quit your job. Whatever it is that you've done, you've like made a decision, and then after making that choice, you hit obstacles after obstacles, and you're like, oh my God. And now you try to change the situation instead of just going with the flow, living in the dream world, imagining your home and imagining your relationship as wonderfully as it is. People don't realize this, but your imagination has power in the manifestation world. It's the imagination. It's in the imagination, because in the imagination you're free and you're loving it, and you're like, there's no boundaries, there's no limitations, there's no people in your imaginary world saying, no, you can't do this. So it's there where we create our lives here. So live there, breathe there, and watch it materialize in your life. It's really something else. I love this card. I think it's so powerful. All right, where are we now, Aquarius? Ooh, what is this? The devil shows up. Capricorn energy showing up here for you. So obviously the devil showing up to me feels like you are not in the dream state, right? You are, maybe you're having a lot of nightmares. It's possible. Nightmares are not a bad thing, by the way. Nightmares are clearing. Your past lives clearing, or old behaviors, patterns that are clearing through your vessel, and they show up as nightmares. It's like fear and all that. This could be, I just said it. It's fear of the dream. Fear of everything I just said to you right now. You're like, oh, that doesn't work, Sabrina. I can't live in that. I have to be practical. I have to, we have to. And you're like, you have to, by whose law? And whose rule? This is you following the little matrix here. This is the program. This is ego. Your ego will tell you that you're wrong. Your ego will tell you that if you're a dreamer, you're a loser. You will fail. That's only for Steve Jobs had a dream, right? Like, if you want to really stick to the matrix world, he had a dream, whether it was contrived or not. It came true for him. Why can't you have a dream? What's stopping you from dreaming? The practicality of the world. This is the controllers of the world, the people who you deem as more powerful than you, because you're not. This is the thing. This is all fear to me. I feel it right here. The fear of dreaming. The fear of being creator of your own universe. It's like I had a client once who said, that's scary. I can create my own universe. And I was looking at her like, why? But everybody has their hang-ups, right? I mean, what do you mean? If I create my own universe, then what if I fail? And I'm like, there's no failure, first of all. Only the mechanics of this world, of the matrix, will tell you that you are failing. There is no failure. There's a wrong turn on your path, for sure. But you'll always be put back on the path. Have fun with this. Have fun with your ego. I've said this before, and I don't know if I said it to you last week. Shift your ego, in the sense like when you're facing gloom and doom, let's say, in your life for some reason, change it up and get excited about the gloom and doom. Your ego is going to be like, what the fuck? What's going on? And you're shifting it so that the next time you hit gloom and doom, it will just pass. It won't be a thing. But if you are in full fear, if you are in full like rejection or resentment or betrayal or guilt, or you feel all this, it will be like constant, and it will be hard. It'll come in like, and it'll keep you really small. So somewhere in your life, you got a devil you're dealing with a devil, which is someone else in your life that is wanting to keep you small, or it's yourself. Because you're afraid to step out into this world. Which, step out of this world is really what I want to say. And step into your dream world, which happens in your imagination. It's really all there. The Ten of Swords, look at you guys. This is like heavy energies. What is going on? It's okay though, right? This is like a huge shift in your life right now, and you're feeling it, and you're running scared, and it's okay. There's someone in your either there's someone in your life that is really not liking your direction, is really triggered by you, is resentful towards you, resisting you. Like, you know, like, because you're the most uncomfortable reflection in the mirror for them, and they're going to do everything in their power to keep you small. And this is you saying, I can't. I got to release you from my life. This means what? This is a huge thing that occurs throughout the journey, is the releasing of people in our lives. Because we're attached to the roles in our life. We think that we need to stay with them because they are our fathers, our mothers, our siblings, our cousins, our aunts, our grandparents, our teachers, our this, and but they're important people in my life. But the alignment is not there. So you keep holding on, and they keep making you play small, and they keep you in the past. And they keep you in this energy of they keep you in the puppet mode, in the robot, and the sheep mode. And this whole reading is about you releasing yourself from that. This is in your mind or someone else. It's like very, very. The Ten of Swords, you see the crows are flying above her head. This is you like releasing yourself from those feelings that continuously come and try to keep you a little small and down. This is a big one. Okay, your challenge is the Two of Pentacles, which makes sense. The Two of Pentacles, you're at a crossroads. You're having to make decisions in your life that do not, that benefit you, Aquarius, but may not benefit other people in your life. You know, you may be at a crossroads with a job, and the job is like, your boss is like, well, you know, blah, blah, this will work. It'll be best for the company if you take a cut in your salary. And you're like, absolutely not. Like, this is you making a decision. Well, if I say absolutely not, then I might lose my job. But if I believe in the dream, and I believe in my imaginary world, and I believe in the manifestation, then I can manifest something better in my life. And that's the trust right here. This is the trust in the old system, and this is trusting the new system, which is in the dreams, in the dream world, in the creator world. You are the creator of your dream. You are the creator of your world. This is a hard one to swallow, let me tell you. This is a hard one to get rid of, not to get rid of, but to walk away from, because this is a long-term manipulation here. This is a program that has kept you small, or has kept you afraid, or has kept you, you know, in the dark kind of energy. And this is you like making the attempts to release it from you. and getting pulled back in, because the Capricorn energy talks of practicality, of earth, groundedness. Like, think about it. Think about it, Aquarius. Like it's like, it feels a little bit like, try to play safe, Aquarius. Aquarius playing safe is like funny, right? But it does. Aquarius will play safe because you're a fixed sign in the zodiac. Fixed. You have a harder time making changes. But when you do, you do. I love this outcome card. It's the Fool card. It's you, Aquarius energy. The Fool is like, it's time. This is not working. You playing small, you playing in the game here in this old world, it's not working. We need you to move into the dream. Isn't this cool? Like, it's kind of the same, this like stars and the blues. I feel like you're being called to look inside yourself, look within, ask yourself, am I following my path? 99% of us are not, by the way, because we are still clearing ourselves from all those lower dimensional judgments and limited belief systems. Because to follow your path and to follow your soul requires rebelliousness, I guess, requires change. Requires you to move away and walk away from others that no longer serve you, to situations that no longer serve you, to programs that do not work for you anymore. It requires you to move into the dreamland, to the fantasy land, where actual manifestation is waiting for you. So, where in your life do you feel held back? Where in your life, where are you resisting? What are you resisting in your life? Push through that, because it's keeping you from the creational energy, and it's keeping you from creating the new world, let's say, right? The new world is here already, but like, just to say, the new energy. Your new life. Your new you. I love it. Your advice is regeneration. Rebirth, people. Freaking birth. Phoenix energy. Burn to the ashes and rise from it. This is huge energy showing up here. So because the devil is here, I feel like some of you feel like you're caught on a rock in a hard place kind of thing. You are a little bit stuck. You have one foot stuck in the mud here, that you're trying to please someone in your life perhaps, or you're trying not to disappoint your partners or your family or your, like, whatever it is. And the devil being the devil, it's like you're being called to, like, literally walk away from this, because it's so uncomfortable for you right now. You cannot live like this anymore. Very clear in the cards here. These cards are like, oh my god, I need to set myself free. Surrender to joy. A key to positive changes in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. I mean, it's really hard. That's a challenge, definitely, to be happy and smiling even when things are falling apart all around you. But that's this is the whole evolution. This is what I keep saying to all the signs, is that you will not see change in your life if you do not walk through the fire and through the storm. Things, people, places, things, energies need to collapse in your life. We're in the tower moment. We're constantly in a tower moment. We we can breathe, and then we move into another tower moment. Because why? Because you've been here for lifetimes, people. There's a lot of clearing being done here. And you're always pushed to dreams. Everybody dreams. Not everybody dreams. I know that. But most people dream. Because that's where you're creating. So write down your dreams. Or don't write down your dreams. But love the dreams. Live those dreams. Create the dreams before you go to bed. Set up the scenarios. I do that. This is my scenario today. And I literally follow it throughout the night. Because that's how powerful you are. Deep inward journey. You'll be rewarded for the work. How can you alchemize your fear? Here we go. You know, this is what we're doing. The more we face off with our truths, with our fears, you know, with our guilts, with our egos, the more we face off with it, the more we free ourselves. Some of you are being asked to make a big leap out of something that has kept you down. It could be in a relationship, a job, or yourself, or spiritually you're feeling a little bit lost, you're in the dark, you feel like you're fighting demons, but they're really you. You know, there's never the demon, the negative energy is just you. What's emitting out of you. And it's you fighting yourself. And it's fine. It's fine. Those are being cleared. And if you're nightmaring, to me, I'm like, awesome. Because you're clearing that shit out of you. This is like always a big reading for Aquarius. I kind of love it, actually. I love this dream, the new dream. And the devil showing up to me is like perfect. Because the devil is almost instigating you he's pushing your boundaries. You know, the devil is like saying, okay, are you for real? You're going to stay here? You're going to allow me to keep you in a low vibration, a low frequency? Absolutely not. You know, the devil does their job. And they do it very well. And everybody is apt to like blame and shame the devil energy. But the devil is your trigger. The devil is doing its job by getting you out of the stuck energy, out of the playing small energy. It's pushing you, urging you to break the rules. So thank the devil instead of like putting the polarity of devil, angel. That is, angels are better than devils. Like the devil is a fallen angel at the end of the day, right? It's still an angel. If you're looking at it in the religious sense. To me, it's like, I welcome this because I know that if the devil's in my life, that means I need to make a drastic change. That I can no longer stay like this. And my soul is like, please make the change. All right, so I'm going to give you 2 answers to 2 questions. Open-ended. They're not yes and no specifically. So think of your questions. Pause the video because I already pulled a answer. My finger found the page. So here it is. The answer, number 1 answer is you've chosen the Hangman card. Yes, through sacrifice. Oh my God. Yes, through devil. Yeah. So I'm not a big fan of sacrifice, but it's a yes. And your second one is you selected the 4 of spades. You already know the answer. Wow. And you're like, I don't know the answer. Yes, you know the answer. How do you know the answer? You just feel it in your heart. It's a yes, a no, and it doesn't say anything. That's how you know the answer. You know? Is this color black? No. That's it. All right. This is where I leave you, my beautiful Aquarius. I hope that this resonated with you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, thank you, Rekha, for being an Aquarius. A Ko-fi member. If you'd like to support me on Ko-fi, you can get exclusive monthly content or super thanks me or buy my notebooks or book a session with me. Do whatever you want. It helps me. I'm grateful for it. All right. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.